I'm talking about gear that has survived torrential downpours, frozen nights, and my own clumsy mistakes. Some of these costs less than your Friday night dinner, others are serious investments, but every single item on this list has earned its place through brutal field testing. And here's the thing, product number 1 literally changed how I camp forever. But you've got to stick around because the order matters. I'm counting down from 17 to 1, building up to the absolute game changer that sits at the top. Before we dive in, smash that subscribe button and hit the bell icon because I post new gear reviews every single week. And trust me, you don't want to miss what's coming next month. I'll be testing something that sounds impossible, but I've seen it work with my own eyes. All right, let's jump into number 17, and I promise you, this is going to be worth every second. Smart Fishing Lure. Number 16 is going to blow the minds of every fishing enthusiast watching this. The Kanama Smart Bait Mini is a revolutionary electronic fishing lure that literally brings dead bait fish back to life. This isn't some gimmick. It's an intelligent device that you insert into dead bait fish. And using advanced bionic algorithms, it makes that bait swim exactly like a living fish would. Here's how it works. The device uses data from over 20 different bait fish species to replicate authentic swimming movements and escape behaviors. Plus, it has a built-in sound wave generator that emits specific frequencies that attract predatory fish. The automatic water level sensor means it turns on when it hits the water and shuts off when you pull it out. No fumbling with switches when you're trying to cast. What really impressed me was the battery life and durability. This thing operates continuously for up to 2 hours on a single charge via magnetic charging, and it's waterproof down to 100 meters. The robust housing can withstand aggressive bites from large fish without breaking. It's perfect for both freshwater and saltwater fishing. And if you're someone who takes fishing seriously or wants to dramatically increase your catch rate, this is a game changer. The technology eliminates the hassle of keeping live bait fresh while outperforming traditional methods. Vintage Camping Lantern. Coming in at number 15, we've got a camping lantern that perfectly bridges nostalgia and modern technology. This isn't your grandfather's gas lantern, but it's got that classic aesthetic that makes your campsite look like something out of an adventure magazine. What makes this special is the adjustable brightness range, from a subtle 5 lumens for reading in your tent without blinding yourself, all the way up to 300 lumens that can light up your entire camping area. The dimming control is buttery smooth, not those annoying click-through settings where you never get quite the brightness you want. I love that it uses USB-C charging because I'm so tired of carrying 17 different cables for 17 different devices. One cable, 5-hour charge time, and you're looking at up to 60 hours of light on the lowest setting. During a recent 3-day camping trip, I used it every night for about 4 hours, and it lasted the entire trip without needing a recharge. But here's the clutch feature. It works as a power bank for your devices. So if your phone's dying and you need GPS to find your way back, your lantern just became your lifeline. The smart lock is something I didn't appreciate until I accidentally left it in my car for a week and came back to find the battery still full. It prevents those annoying situations where it turns on in your bag and drains completely. The sturdy handle makes hanging it dead simple, whether you're looping it over a tree branch or hanging it in your tent. For around $50, this is the kind of gear that becomes a staple you bring on every single trip. Mini Portable Fan. Starting us off at number 17 is something you probably didn't know you desperately needed until right now. A mini portable fan that's basically a Swiss Army knife of cooling solutions. Picture this. You're stuck in a sweltering tent at 2 in the morning, dripping sweat, and suddenly you remember you packed this little beast. It's smaller than a water bottle but packs 6 adjustable speed settings that you control through a crystal clear LED display. Here's what makes this thing brilliant. It's not just a fan. It doubles as a backup power bank, which means when your phone's dying and you're miles from civilization, this could literally save your trip. I've used mine to charge my phone twice during a 4-day hiking expedition. The foldable design means it disappears into your pack, weighing almost nothing, and the detachable cover? Genius. You can actually clean it properly, unlike most fans that become dust magnets. I've tested this during summer camping trips, used it at crowded outdoor concerts, and even brought it to a beach day where it became everyone's favorite item. The battery life is surprisingly solid. I'm getting about 8 hours on medium speed, which is perfect for overnight comfort. For under $40, this is an absolute no-brainer for anyone who camps between May and September. Links are in the description. And yes, I use affiliate links. So if you buy through them, it helps me keep making these videos at no extra cost to you. Prescription diving glasses. Number 14 solves a problem that affects millions of divers but rarely gets talked about. What do you do if you can't see underwater without glasses. The C-Deep removable prescription glasses are an absolute game changer for anyone with vision problems who loves diving or snorkeling. These aren't some janky workaround. They're specifically engineered to fit into virtually any diving mask, functioning exactly like your regular glasses, but designed for underwater use. The installation is surprisingly simple. They clip in securely, and you can adjust them for comfort without any tools or complicated process. What impressed me most is the material choice. Scratch-resistant polycarbonate lenses that can handle the pressure and environmental challenges of underwater exploration. I have a friend who's been diving for 20 years, but always struggled with blurry underwater vision. He tried these on a Caribbean dive trip last month and said it completely transformed his experience. Suddenly, he could see the intricate details of coral reefs and spot fish from much further away. The diopter range goes from +1 to +2.5, covering most common vision correction needs. You can choose between steel, aluminum, or titanium frames, depending on your budget and durability requirements. Titanium obviously costs more, but offers maximum corrosion resistance for saltwater diving. These run anywhere from $70 to $150 depending on the frame material and lens strength. But if you're serious about diving and tired of the blurry underwater world, this is an investment that pays dividends every single time you explore beneath the surface. Finally, divers with glasses don't have to compromise. Complete cookware set. Lucky number 13 brings us to something every camper absolutely needs: the Bugaboo complete cooking set that somehow manages to pack an entire kitchen into one compact bag. We're talking 2 non-stick pots, strainer lids, a frying pan, 4 plates, 4 bowls, 4 mugs with insulated sleeves, and it all nests together like a culinary Tetris puzzle. The total weight, just about 5 pounds. That's lighter than most single cast iron skillets. The non-stick surface is where this really shines because cleanup at a campsite is nobody's favorite activity. I've cooked eggs, pasta, stir-fry, and even pancakes using this set, and everything slides right off. A quick wipe with a paper towel and a little water, and you're done. No scrubbing required. The color-coded pieces are brilliant for keeping things organized when you're camping with a group. No more arguments about whose mug is whose, and no more accidentally using someone else's bowl. The strainer lids are one of those features you don't realize you need until you're draining pasta water at a campsite and wishing you had exactly this. The folding handle saves space and makes storage efficient, but it's still sturdy enough for actual cooking. Everything packs into a lightweight carry bag that fits easily into your camping gear without taking up valuable space. At around $85, this is one of the best values on this entire list. Whether you're car camping with family or backpacking with friends, having proper cookware elevates the entire outdoor dining experience from "we're surviving" to "we're actually eating well out here." Portable solar panel. All right, number 12 is where we start getting into serious outdoor power solutions. This Grisel 200-watt portable solar panel is built like it's preparing for the apocalypse, and honestly, that's exactly what you want from solar equipment. It features 6-layer ETFE lamination technology and monocrystalline cells that achieve up to 23.5% energy conversion efficiency. That's significantly better than the cheap panels you'll find on discount sites that barely crack 15%. Here's what that means in practical terms: more power, faster charging, and better performance, even in partially cloudy conditions. I tested this during a week-long camping trip where we had 3 days of overcast weather, and it still managed to charge our power station enough to keep phones, cameras, and a portable fridge running. The waterproof, dust-proof, scratch-resistant design with IP65 protection means you're not constantly worried about weather changes or accidentally damaging it. It's compatible with most power stations and 12-volt batteries with controllers, which means it plays nicely with whatever system you're already running. The adjustable kickstands are sturdy and let you angle it perfectly toward the sun throughout the day, and the mounting grommets mean you can semi-permanently install it on an RV or trailer if that's your style. Everything stores in a waterproof cable bag, and despite being powerful, it folds up and has a reinforced handle that makes transportation genuinely easy. This runs about $300, which sounds expensive until you realize this is generating free power from the sun for years to come. If you're serious about off-grid camping, RV life, or emergency preparedness, solar power isn't optional anymore. It's essential. This particular panel hits the sweet spot of portability, durability, and power output that makes it worth the investment. Advanced LED headlamp number 11 might look simple, but this LED headlamp using advanced COB and XPG LED technology is legitimately one of the most sophisticated pieces of lighting equipment I've ever tested. The beam pattern is what sets this apart. You get both a focused spotlight for seeing far distances and a floodlight for illuminating your immediate area. It's like having two lights in one, and the brightness adjustment is incredibly intuitive with a simple long press that dims from 100% down to 30%. Where this really gets interesting is the 8 different modes. You've got your standard white light settings, but then there's red light mode for preserving night vision, SOS mode for emergencies, and even a motion sensor that turns the light on when you wave your hand near it. That last feature sounds gimmicky until you're setting up a tent with both hands full and you just wave at your head to get light. It's surprisingly useful. The 1200 milliamp battery charges via USB-C and genuinely lasts. I'm talking marathon runtime here. I've used this for entire overnight hikes, and it's still going strong. The IPX5 waterproof rating means rain isn't even a concern, and the adjustable, washable headband is comfortable enough that you forget you're wearing it. At around $35, this is one of those pieces of gear where you buy one, it becomes indispensable, and then you end up buying 3 more as gifts for friends. Whether you're camping, hiking, running at night, or dealing with a power outage at home, this headlamp delivers performance that rivals lights costing 3 times as much. Multi-tool folding shovel. Coming in at number 10 is the Rhino folding shovel. And if you're thinking, it's just a shovel, how exciting can it be? Prepare to have your mind changed. This compact multi-tool is designed for outdoor and survival situations, featuring a rust-resistant steel blade that's genuinely capable of digging through tough soil, chopping through roots, and even cutting small branches when needed. The blade is sharp and angled perfectly for efficient digging. But what makes this special is the versatility. The handle folds for storage and transport, reducing it to about a third of its extended size, which means it's not taking up half your trunk or backpack. The locking system is rock solid. When you extend it, there's zero wobble or looseness. You can put your full body weight into digging, and it feels completely stable. Most versions include extra features like a saw edge along one side of the blade, perfect for cutting through roots or small logs. And many even have a bottle opener integrated into the design because apparently someone at the factory understood what camping is really about. I've used mine for digging fire pits, clearing tent sites, and once to help dig out a stuck vehicle in muddy conditions. The shovel performed flawlessly in all scenarios. At around $45, this is the kind of gear that sits in your vehicle or camping kit, and you don't think about it until suddenly you need it desperately. Then you're extremely grateful you have a proper tool instead of trying to dig with a tent stake or your hands. Whether you're camping, hiking, overlanding, or just want emergency equipment in your car, this folding shovel proves that sometimes the old school tools are old school for a reason. They work. Fuel transfer device. Number 9 is small, inexpensive, and solves a problem that drives campers absolutely crazy: wasted fuel in partially empty canisters. This fuel transfer device is brilliantly simple. It safely moves fuel from one canister to another, which means you can consolidate multiple half-empty cans into full ones before trips, reducing waste and ensuring you always have adequate fuel supply. The design is smart and safe. It connects securely to standard fuel canisters, the kind you use for camp stoves, and creates a sealed transfer system that prevents spills and fumes. I cannot stress enough how much better this is than the pour and hope method some people try, which is dangerous and wasteful. This device makes the transfer controlled and predictable. Made from durable materials that can handle fuel exposure without degrading, it's tiny enough to toss in your backpack without even noticing the weight. If you're someone who camps regularly or takes long hiking trips where cooking fuel is essential, this $15 device will pay for itself quickly by eliminating waste. I had 4 half-full canisters sitting in my garage from various trips, and using this transfer device, I consolidated them into 2 full canisters, which meant 2 more camping meals without buying new fuel. It's one of those purchases where you think, do I really need this? And then, after using it once, you're recommending it to everyone you know who camps. The peace of mind knowing you have full fuel canisters before heading into the wilderness is worth far more than the minimal cost. Waterproof hammock tent. Number 8 is absolutely revolutionary for hammock enthusiasts. A lay-flat hammock that combines the comfort of sleeping in a hammock with the protection of a tent, and somehow nails both. Traditional hammocks force you into a banana-shaped sleeping position that sounds romantic until your back starts hurting at 3 in the morning. This design lets you sleep on your back or side naturally, like you're in an actual bed. The waterproof cover is the real MVP here. Rain happens, and when you're suspended between two trees, being dry becomes a priority. This cover fully protects you while maintaining airflow, so you're not sleeping in a humid sauna. The built-in mosquito net is another game changer. There's nothing worse than being eaten alive by bugs while you're trying to sleep. This net keeps insects out while letting you enjoy the breeze and view. The extra-large design provides genuine room to stretch out, move around, and get comfortable. At 200 pounds weight capacity, it accommodates most adults comfortably, and the materials are durable enough for long-term use. Setup and takedown are surprisingly quick once you do it a couple of times. I'm talking under 5 minutes for the entire process. It packs down into a compact bundle that's lightweight enough for backpacking but substantial enough for car camping luxury. Priced around $90, this hammock tent sits in the middle ground between budget and premium, offering exceptional value. If you've been camping in traditional ground tents and want to try something different, or if you're already a hammock camper looking for an upgrade, this solves multiple problems in one elegant package. Some of my best nights' sleep in the outdoors have been in this hammock, and I'm legitimately considering making it my primary camping sleep system. Magnetic hand warmers. Lucky number 7 brings us to something that saved countless camping trips during cold weather: the Okupa rechargeable hand warmers. These heat up in literally 5 seconds, which is shockingly fast when your hands are freezing and you need relief immediately. 3 temperature settings go up to 126 degrees Fahrenheit, giving you precise control over how much heat you need based on conditions. The magnetic 2-in-1 design is pure genius. They can connect together for double-sided warmth, basically creating one super warmer, or you can separate them and keep one in each pocket or glove. The magnets are strong enough to stay connected when you want them together, but easy enough to separate when you need individual warmers. It's one of those design choices that seems obvious in hindsight, but most manufacturers never think of. These are slim and lightweight enough to fit in pockets without creating weird bulges or feeling heavy. I've used them during winter camping, early morning fishing trips, and even just walking the dog on freezing mornings. The USB-C charging is convenient. Plug them in overnight, and they're ready for the next day. Battery life varies based on heat set, but I typically get 3 to 4 hours on high heat, which is perfect for most outdoor activities. Safety features prevent overheating, and the build quality feels premium. At around $40 for the pair, these are significantly cheaper than continually buying disposable hand warmers, and they work better too. If you do any outdoor activities in cold weather, camping, hiking, skiing, ice fishing, or even just watching outdoor sports events, these hand warmers are an absolute must-have. They've turned potentially miserable experiences into comfortable ones for me multiple times. Wireless charging station number 6 is perfect for the tech-dependent camper or traveler. The Bilelcon magnetic wireless charger offers fast charging up to 25 watts and can power your iPhone, Apple Watch, and AirPods simultaneously. This eliminates the cable chaos that usually comes with charging multiple devices, replacing it with one sleek charging station. The magnetic alignment is incredibly satisfying. Your devices just snap into perfect position, and charging begins immediately. No more fumbling with cables in the dark or dealing with worn-out charging ports. The charging speed is genuinely impressive. I'm getting 50% battery on my iPhone in about 30 minutes, which is comparable to wired fast charging. The foldable and adjustable design makes this travel-friendly. It collapses flat for packing, but when set up, you can adjust angles for optimal viewing. Perfect for watching videos while charging or using your phone as an alarm clock. The cooling technology prevents overheating, which is crucial when you're charging 3 devices at once. It supports standby mode, which means your phone can display useful information while charging without using excessive battery. At around $65 and including a 45-watt power supply and USB-C cable, you're getting everything needed to start charging immediately. For anyone with multiple Apple devices who's tired of carrying 3 separate chargers on trips, this consolidates everything into one elegant solution. I keep mine in my travel bag permanently because it's become essential for hotel stays, camping in vehicles, and anywhere I need to charge multiple devices efficiently. Portable travel bidet. Number 5 tackles something people don't talk about enough, but everyone deals with: personal hygiene during camping and travel. This portable travel bidet might seem unusual, but hear me out, because it's genuinely brilliant. The automatic decompression system prevents water instability, which means consistent water pressure throughout use. No sputtering or weak streams that make it ineffective. The upgraded alloy filter prevents blockages from debris or minerals in water, ensuring reliable operation even when using water from natural sources. Made from high-quality silicone and ABS plastic with a non-slip design, it's durable enough for outdoor use while remaining comfortable. The 180-degree adjustable nozzle provides thorough cleaning and accommodates different needs and preferences. 2-speed settings, gentle and strong, allow safe and effective use for different situations and user preferences. This isn't just for camping. It's incredibly useful for travel anywhere with questionable bathroom facilities, for children, pregnant women, elderly users, or anyone prioritizing personal hygiene. The foldable, portable design means it fits easily into luggage, camping gear, or even a large pocket. Priced around $30, this provides comfort and hygiene that's difficult to achieve otherwise when you're away from modern facilities. I know this seems like an unusual product for an outdoor gear list, but anyone who's been camping for more than a couple of days understands why proper hygiene matters. This simple device solves a real problem in a dignified, effective way, and it's become a permanent part of my camping kit. All-weather rain jacket. Coming in at number 4, we have the Magson all-weather rain jacket that's built to handle whatever nature throws at you. The water-repellent exterior keeps you dry during downpours, while waterproof zippers and pockets ensure moisture doesn't sneak in through vulnerable points. The windproof features include adjustable cuffs, draw cord hem, detachable hood, full-length zipper, and stand collar that completely block cold wind. What impresses me most is the balance between protection and breathability. Many waterproof jackets turn you into a sweaty mess because they trap all moisture inside, but this jacket breathes well enough for active use while still keeping rain out. I've worn this during intense hikes in rainy conditions and stayed both dry from rain and relatively comfortable from sweat management. That's a difficult balance to achieve. The 5 pockets provide serious storage: 2 hand pockets, 1 chest pocket, and 2 inner pockets. This means you can distribute gear, keep phones protected, and access essentials without removing the jacket. Lightweight construction means you can pack it easily when weather clears, and it doesn't weigh you down during wear. Suitable for year-round use across multiple activities, hiking, camping, climbing, cycling, fishing, and general outdoor adventures, this jacket runs about $75. That's mid-range pricing that delivers premium performance. If you spend significant time outdoors, a quality rain jacket isn't optional equipment, it's mandatory. Weather changes fast, and being caught unprepared can turn a great trip into a miserable experience. This jacket has kept me comfortable during countless unpredictable weather situations. Personal waist fan. The bronze medal position goes to this personal waist fan that packs serious power into a tiny package. With a 14,000 RPM motor and 5-blade turbine, this generates airflow 3 times faster than standard portable fans. That's not marketing hype. You genuinely feel the difference immediately. 6-speed settings range from gentle indoor breezes perfect for subtle cooling all the way up to turbo mode that feels like standing in front of an industrial fan. The 6,000 milliamp battery provides up to 40 hours of runtime on lower settings, which is absolutely insane for a fan this size. Even on higher settings, I'm getting 8 to 10 hours, which covers multiple days of outdoor use before needing a recharge. Charging takes about 4 hours via USB-C, and then you're set for extended adventures. The versatility is what makes this special. Clip it to your waist for hands-free cooling during hikes, hang it around your neck for maximum direct airflow, or sit it on a desk or table like a traditional fan. The lightweight, splash-proof construction means summer rain showers won't kill it, and it's tough enough for rough outdoor use. I've used mine during summer camping trips, outdoor festivals, crowded events, at the beach. Rugged Power Station. The silver medal goes to the DYNAYAK Power Station, and this is where we get into serious outdoor power infrastructure. This rugged, high-performance device is designed for extreme conditions. We're talking waterproof and dustproof with IP67 rating, operational in temperatures from -40 degrees to 122 degrees Fahrenheit, and built to handle abuse that would destroy consumer-grade power stations. The 1,200 watt-hour battery capacity with 1,800 watt AC output means you can run legitimate appliances, not just charge phones. We're talking portable refrigerators, power tools, medical equipment, or even small appliances like blenders or coffee makers. This isn't a glorified battery bank. It's a portable electrical outlet that brings modern convenience to remote locations. Fast charging in just 2 hours from wall outlets means you're not waiting all day to get back to full power. And solar support means you can charge completely off-grid using panels like the one mentioned earlier. The durable metal casing with anti-corrosion coating survives drops and impacts. The integrated cooling shell design prevents overheating during heavy use, and multiple output ports provide USB, USB-C, DC, and standard AC outlets for maximum device compatibility. This runs about $1,300, which is a serious investment. But for off-grid camping, RV living, expeditions to remote areas, or emergency preparedness, this provides reliable power when you absolutely need it. I've used mine during week-long camping trips to run lights, charge all our devices, power a portable fridge, and even run a small fan. It transformed camping from roughing it to comfortable outdoor living. If you're serious about extended outdoor adventures or want legitimate emergency power backup, this is the gold standard dual-level camping table. And here we are, the #1 product that has genuinely changed my entire camping experience. The ALPS Mountaineering portable camping table seems simple at first, but the dual-level design is absolutely brilliant. The flat-top surface provides ample space for meals, games, laptops, or gear organization. Below that, a lower level features 4 built-in drink holders that prevent those frustrating moments when someone knocks over a beverage and ruins dinner or soaks equipment. Made from durable polyester fabric and a lightweight aluminum frame, this table is both sturdy and portable, a combination that's harder to achieve than you'd think. The frame supports serious weight without wobbling or feeling unstable. Quick setup uses corner buckles that snap into place easily, and I can have this table fully assembled in under 2 minutes without tools or complicated instructions. When it's time to pack up, the table folds into a compact carry bag weighing just 7 pounds. That's light enough to carry easily, but substantial enough to feel quality made. Extra features include a side pocket organizer, perfect for utensils, napkins, or small items you want accessible, and an optional checkerboard top with game pieces that provides entertainment during downtime. At around $90, this table has become the centerpiece of every camping trip, picnic, tailgate party, and outdoor gathering I attend. It elevates the entire experience from eating off your lap or spreading food on the ground to having an actual civilized dining and social space. The drink holders alone have saved countless beverages from spilling, and the organization it provides makes camping significantly more comfortable and enjoyable. So there you have it, 17 products that range from nice-to-have conveniences all the way up to absolute game changers that fundamentally improve outdoor experiences. If I had to choose just 3 from this list, I'd grab the DYNAYAK Power Station for extended trips, the ALPS Mountaineering camping table because it's become essential for my camping setup, and honestly, those magnetic hand warmers, because cold hands make everything miserable. Now I want to hear from you. Which of these products are you most excited about? Have you used any of them already? Drop a comment below with your experiences or questions. I read every single comment and respond to as many as possible. Also, what's the worst piece of camping gear you've ever wasted money on? Let's save others from making the same mistakes. Next week, I'm doing something wild, testing budget gear against premium gear in identical conditions to see if expensive equipment is actually worth the money or just marketing hype. Some of the results genuinely shocked me. You definitely want to subscribe and hit that bell icon so you don't miss it.